Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to ADRP Friday Afternoon Live. As you can see over my left shoulder, we've got a very special guest. All the way from Springmount Raceway, we have the Jungle Boy come Tropical Thunder man, Grant O'Rourke. Good afternoon, Grant.
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're going well down here in sunny Melbourne, and I can see it's fairly sunny in Springmount.
Yeah, it certainly is. I've been used to this for a while. I haven't been up in Darwin for a bit, but it's quite humid up here. It's nice and sunny. There's a few clouds in the sky, but it's certainly looking like working out for a pretty good weekend up here.
Awesome. All right. Well, obviously you're up there in the 1320 Race Cars Pro Slammer to put on a exhibition bracket that we've all heard a little bit about. Can you tell us a little bit about what's brought the O'Rourke Motorsport family to Springmount this weekend? I know you and I have had a quick chat, but bring everybody up to speed with how you've come to be there this weekend.
Mate, what's happened is obviously the opening of the new season for these guys. It's around a pro stock. It's around a pro stock bike. That's going to be pretty big, obviously, in itself. To help be part of the promotions, they've asked a handful of cars to come up. In a nutshell, I got a phone call literally a week ago from the head honcho up here, Emmett. He said, listen, we've been backed into a bit of a corner. We need a bit of a hand. Is there any way you guys can help out in helping promote this whole deal? It's what we want to do. It's what we want to make it. So Debbie and I sat down for sort of literally 5 minutes and said, yeah, look, we can do it. We can make it happen. Evan and I come up with a deal. 4 days later, we were here, which was only yesterday. Day before yesterday, sorry, whatever. And we've been absolutely flogging it. We literally, we got out of the truck, we rolled the car into a Harley dealer up here. We did a big deal there yesterday afternoon. We've done TV interviews, we've done radio interviews. We caught up with some people last night, with another interview this morning first thing. Look, it's a big deal up here. They're really trying to pump it. We've agreed to be part of it. We've done everything we can from Debbie and I / O'Rourke Motorsport point of view. To get it promoted. The guys are absolutely wrapped. We couldn't have been thanked enough for what we've done. Jason Donnelly's up here. Mark Harris is here. I haven't seen Mark yet. But we'll be doing what we can to put the show on without any question tomorrow.
It sounds like your media man's doing an awesome job of driving you harder than even your good wife does.
Yeah, look, without a doubt. Look, Richard behind the scenes, he does it professionally. He does it as a job. He does it for us. I don't think you're going to get anyone better as far as looking after one person. And it's not his solely his business, sorry, that's not all he does for his business. But we've been busier coming into this than we'll be tomorrow, I think, coming up and putting on laps. So look, he's been flat out. He's done an awesome job. I've got another one TV deal to do today and another 2 interviews yet after this. So it's getting its PR. And as I said earlier, the guys are wrapped with what we've done, and it really is working up here.
Awesome. Now, in all the conversations you and I have had leading up to this interview, I wasn't 100% up front with you, Grant. I am going to ambush you. The O'Rourke family motorsport, Deb's holding the camera for us right now. You two are stalwarts. I mean, those of us who know the Door Slammer story, with maybe as far back as your Monaro, but the cheeky jibe I had at you at the start, the Jungle Boy that came from, I believe, Maurice Fabietti's wife Mary. You two have been in the sport for what seems like 100 years, back to the world's quickest small block Tirana, the crazy days of Double B gas, I think, or Double BAP it was. Fill the viewers in a little bit without getting too self-confident around where you guys have come from to be one of the absolute heavy hitters in Door Slammer today.
The cleverest decision I / we ever made was getting off the street, and I'm certainly all for this off-street racing stuff. I really mean that, but I couldn't be more genuine. I was clever enough, I think, back in the heyday of being your typical bogan, to actually get off the street. If we're going to do this, we need to do it properly, because I can assure you I would have been locked up by now if I guess I can accredit the lovely wife for that, because I was young and stupid like a lot of guys have been, and I don't encourage it for 1 minute, but we were clever enough to make that decision, clever enough to ask questions and listen to people around. You've got to ask the right questions to the right people to move forwards. We did all of that. We made some good decisions early. A lot of it driven by Deb. You know, I initially went one way. She said, "Why don't we stop and go and do this without getting into it too much?" We did that. It was another good decision. We sat on the hill back in the Eastern Creek days and looked at the Victor Brays and so on and decided, you know, we want to do that one day. So if we want to do that, we need to knuckle down and make it happen. And sometimes I guess careful what you wish for, because here we are now 25 years later, and I want to think about the money we spent in 25 years, and it's going up at a rapid rate of knots too. But look, you do it for the love of it. I mean, all the, you know, the one-liners and so on. Yeah, look, we got the needle in the arm. I did walk away for a while for all the right reasons, and I don't mean what's gone on recently. I mean, 7, 8, 9 years ago, whatever it was, we parked it up, and I sort of said I'd never get back in, and I don't know what happened. Like, you know, I don't know, wheels fell off the wagon. I got back in, and look, we're loving it. We're doing well. You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, and without trying to tell my wife I love it a bit. So I guess that's where it's all sort of started from, and yeah, I mean, we do it together. I sort of choreograph it in general on the day, whatever, but we've gone from where we were to where we are today to get a phone call from a guy like Evan, who we've only met 2 hours ago, to be bluntly honest with you. We've only just got here, had a look around the joint. It is spectacular. You are in Cairns. The drive up to the track from Cairns itself is about an hour, maybe an hour and 10. It is absolutely awesome. Just the views and so on. It's just it's a blow your mind sort of a complex. You know, it's going to be a big deal. It is only new. We're happy to do what we can to be here. You know, and yeah, that's sort of where we're at right now, I guess. And where we go from here, I'm not sure. We're certainly here for the weekend to give it everything we've got, and by this time tomorrow night we'll be racing.
Awesome. All right. Now, the event itself, I mean, you've been up there, as you said, displaying yesterday, I think, at the Harley shop. You're doing the same again today. You've got some tally. So people, as you said, Cairns is only an hour away. Mareeba up in the tablelands there. There's a lot of people who are probably only an hour away from the track, and it'd be well worth an effort to come and see you guys running. I think 1, 3 and 5 tomorrow is the highlight package, the Pro Slammers, but it'll be a great meet throughout the whole day with the Pro Stock cars, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, there's certainly some cars here too. Like, we've just driven in the pits, as I said, an hour or so ago. There are some cars there. Everybody's set up. The only reason we haven't got the car here is we committed to do all this PR stuff. So, yeah, look, the car is down at Harley Magic. We've had people coming in there simply because they heard I did a radio interview at 6:30 this morning. That was a bit of hard work after last night. But we've had people come in just to see the car, just to catch up. They didn't know what was going on. They quite openly told us that. And I come in and said, listen, just wanted to see what it is, what you're talking about. Didn't know what a Pro Slammer was. So it's been good. You know, the guys at the Harley joint think it's great. They've got it out there. They've got Harleys parked around it. It'll be a big thing. I mean, anyone that wants any info, I believe, I'm not the most internet sort of person, but I'm pretty sure it's springmountraceway.com.au if you want your information. Gates open at 8:30. It will be a big day for up here, mate, without any question.
Awesome. And to tag on to that, if anybody has any questions and can't find their info, adrp.biz or ADRP Facebook page, we'd be happy to answer any questions to make sure you get the opportunity to see these awesome cars in play. Great. Now, Jason Donnelly, it's a very pretty car. We know you've run deep into the 580s. How are you feeling your position's going to be racing against he and Mark Harris?
The position scenario, mate, it's about putting on a show. To be honest with you, yeah, we do what we do to win, but tomorrow's not about winning. It'll be the person who puts on the best show will be the winner. That's what we're here for. Yeah, sure, the numbers. Just hang on a second there. Goes past. Look, the numbers will count. It'll be putting on the show. We want people to really appreciate what we've done, what we're here for. I spoke to Jason as we were all leaving town. We're all from Brisbane. And yeah, look, he's in the same boat. He just wants to put on a big show for all the locals.
Okay, so you mentioned you're all from Brisbane. My geography is similar to your internet ability, but my good wife behind me tells me that basically if we left Melbourne when we got to Willowbank, we'd be halfway to where you are. So you've pretty much taken that trip from where you are to get that far, yeah? Yeah,
that's right, mate. From our doorstep, it's about 1,700 kilometres. So we did the deal Saturday morning. We drove out of the house. I did come back from work Tuesday afternoon, night. We got going. We got here Thursday morning first thing. So yeah, it's 1700 k's. It's a reasonable drive. It's good fun. Well, I love the driving part of it. Deb doesn't mind it, obviously. So yeah, it's not around the corner by any means, but it's I guess it's what you do. It's that needle in the arm thing, and what we get by the end of tomorrow night is what it's all about.
Awesome. All right. Well, we won't take too much more of your time, mate. Amazing effort by you and Deb, Jace Donnelly. To quote the famous hashtag, you are hashtag making drag racing great again, by a huge commitment by both of you. So we're indebted to all of you for putting on such a great show. I hope everyone gets out there and really enjoys it, and I know that you will put on a show, mate. That's one thing we can guarantee about the O'Rourke Motorsport family.
No worries, mate. Thanks very much. That's great. Really appreciate it. Anyone in the town, anyone in town, anyone around, get your bit tomorrow because it'll be a big deal.
Awesome. Thanks so much, mate. We'll let you go. Go and get that car, sign a few autographs, and we'll keep abreast of what happens up there on your social channel, because I know you're such a prolific poster.
Right, guys. Thanks very much. See ya.
Thanks, guys. Ciao. All right, guys. Well, that's Grant O'Rourke and Deb. Thank you so much for their time. We really, really hope that Springmount get a great crowd out there for the Door Slammer exhibition in their Nitro in the Tropics, or Tropics Thunder. Grant said it so well that it is something that we are all addicted to. They tried to get away from the sport 7 years ago. They're back. They're arguably the second fastest door slammer in the country. Certainly a gorgeous looking car, the 1320 Race Cars car. And we couldn't thank them enough for what they've done this weekend, along with Jace Donnelly and, Mark Harris. So best of luck to Springmount. We hope that they have a great time, and we'll talk to you guys Monday about how well it went. Cheers, guys.